Hey, now if you got kids, then this is for you, okay? Because I really think that the kids are literally like the next generation, right? What you teach them is what they're gonna do. What you show them is what they're gonna do. Elijah, 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 Elijah. Uh-huh. Hey, come back here. Hold on. We'll get mommy to come back. Literally just hiked it because my wife pulled out the driveway and he just would not stop until he got to her car. So she actually turned around and got him. So let me get back to the point here. Your kids are super important, okay? You need to put a lot of attention in the kids. So all of our kids are really young. So I mean, I'm talking 4 months all the way to 9, and we have 5 kids. So like right now, the amount of time that I'm spending pouring into them is at an increased amount. Okay, I wasn't really thinking about this a lot 3 years ago, but I'm thinking about it a lot right now. Okay, and let me tell you a couple of reasons why. Number one is when you're in the entrepreneurial journey, you're focused on yourself. You're focused on, yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. You're focused on getting to the grind, right? Getting to the business and moving into that person that you want to become. And so a lot of times, until you have some success with that, your family kind of gets stuck on the back burner, without you, because you're spending as much time as humanly possible to get ahead of this curve. So there's nothing wrong with that. But let me encourage you right now to spend some time and do a couple things with your kids to help propel them, which will propel your family, into a better, new standard, okay? Because I want you guys to set that new standard, okay? I like for my kids to be involved now. Like I said, at one point I was keeping them away because I was working on it, but now I like for them to be involved. At a closing, I'll let the kids come in, I'll let them see me sign, I'll show them the numbers, give them a clear understanding that daddy buys houses. So now one thing that they always do is they know that, they say, well, we have a lot of houses, okay, but they don't know what we actually do, so I bring them into the closings so they can make it their standard that it's okay for us to have an attorney that works for us, that works on our side. It's okay to see multiple zeros, 6-figure checks, on paper. And it's okay to do this frequently so that they can know that this happens often. It's not just we buy our own personal house and that's it. We sell our own personal house and that's it. We own multiple millions and millions of dollars of real estate. And I let them know that so they can have that new level of understanding. Okay, that's important to get them involved. Another thing is we actually teach them about money, right? So I'll let them know if they keep their wallet on them, then I'll give them some cash. So if they ask for money and they don't have their wallet on them, they can't get any cash, okay? And I'm doing that because I want them to be able to keep up with their money. And then I also want to just, train them of how to keep up with something, okay? Because as little kids, a lot of things aren't important to them. But if they know they can use that money to buy some candy, right? And you consistently bring that up, hey, I'm not going to give you the money unless you have your wallet. They're going to start carrying around that wallet and becoming, closer to that entrepreneurial, that you want, someone that's diligent, smart and talented, that can literally stay organized. Okay, that's what we're trying to teach our kids. We're trying to help them stay focused on completing a task. Okay. Another thing that I'll do is I'll actually get them hyped up and riled up about conversation. Okay. Now my daughter actually had this little spat in school with one of her kids, with one of her friends, and instead of giving her just, don't do that, right? Instead of just yelling at them and getting upset, actually calm down, cool down. We'll go for a drive. We'll have the kids explain what happened so they can say it in their words. Okay. And then I typically say, hey, well, why did you do that? Okay. Did you think about the outcome? Give them both outcomes, good and bad, right? And then tell them how you would have thought in this process, so they can make a better decision next time. Don't just say, hey, that was wrong. They need to know why and have a clear understanding what was the pros and cons that happened, or that could have happened, or that will happen next time if this happens again, okay? So this is me encouraging you to spend a little bit more time with the kids. Entrepreneurship, great. Making $1 million is great, awesome. But your kids, they're young, they're yours. Literally, you need to be the example, the leader, to teach them up, right? To teach them up, to show them the way. So that way, you can live your ultimate dream life, okay? Because your kids are a part of that, okay? So if you want to learn more about business, finance, leadership, and entrepreneurship, click the subscribe button. And if you stayed this long, press the like button. So that way we can get to know and learn together, guys. Have an amazing day.